Yo, what's good, fam? It's your man Jay. I'm back with another episode of Evolutionary Comics, and today I'm coming from the depths of my comic book cove here in my living room. And as you see, it's a little bit darker. One of my studio lights went out, and I had to get a video out, so I ain't got time to go get another one just yet. But don't worry, it'll be back up. You'll be able to see my beautiful face a little bit clearer. But in the meantime, I got some slabs. CGC came through. I got my little slabs, and I'm gonna share them with you. Let's get it. Alright, so this is my unboxing video. Alright, so this is my unboxing video, so to speak. This is my slabs that I received recently back from CGC. I'm super excited. As you see, they're not in a box because I do the pickup because I'm in the area. I just pick them up, and sometimes they're wrapped up, and I didn't want to go through all that trying to do it on video, unbox them on video. And I'm impatient, so I had to know the grades. Even I don't want to be all shock and awe. But I'm going to share them with you. I'm super happy with what I received. The graders did a great job. CGC did a great job. Super excited about this. So without further ado, let's get into these slabs, so to speak. So my first slab, as you see on top, is my Miles Morales Spider-Man number 13, and bam, I got a 9.8. Beautiful cover, and this is the first appearance of Billy, which is Miles's little sister, and unfortunately, the book doesn't say that. It doesn't say that. That's my only gripe with this, is that it doesn't say that it's the first appearance of Billy Morales. But for those that don't know, Billy Morales is Miles' little sister, and we also believe that she is Spider-Zero in the Spider-Verse. If you notice that the same little bear that's in her crib when she's a baby is the same bear that's tethered to her backpack as Spider-Zero. So that's my speculation. That's what I believe it is. I've gone hard and got a lot of books and stuff for her appearance, for her transition, because I do believe that she is going to be a big thing in the future of the MCU and Spider-Verse. So I'm excited about that. I'm happy that I got a 9.8 on that joint. Alright, so next up I have Reno Jones and Kid Cassidy and Gunhawks number 1. I got a 8.0, and I do believe that this book actually, this book came out in October of 1972, and this book right here, I love it because it has the cowboy action to it and everything, and it was one of my surprise book that I picked up in tribute to my Uncle Bernard, who used to make me watch Westerns even though I didn't want to watch him and my grandfather. So I'm happy to have that one in the 8.0. People always get caught up in having 9.8, so it's 9.8 or bust. It's not really that way, because a lot of older comics, for a book that's almost 50 years old, for it to be in the condition that it's in, I'm super excited about that. Absolutely love this book and happy to have it in my collection. So yeah, that's Gunhawks number 1 at an 8.0. Alright, so next up, move this out the way. Next up, I have the Mighty Avengers number 62. And this grade hurt me a little bit. I gotta admit, this one hurt me a little bit. Alright, so this is the first appearance of M'Baku, Man-Ape, and it's a 3.0, cream to off-white pages. When I sent it in, I'm thinking it's like I at least got like a 6 or a 7. But after getting it pressed and everything, I do see, like, on the back there's some staining, and I guess the pressing kind of brought out some of the glaring fadedness to the cover. I don't know if you guys can see it. But I love this cover. This is one of my favorite covers, one of my favorite books, you know, and hopefully in the future, I'll be able to get this in a higher grade. If so, you know, cool. If not, I'm cool with that too. As long as I got the book, I can read it on digital when I want to read it. I'm happy to have it in my collection, so I'm good with that. Alright, so next up, I have Black Panther #1, and this is from the Dark Reign series. This is the second printing of #1, book by Reginald Hudlin, and some of the packing peanut stuff from the box. Alright, and I got a 9.0 on this joint, and this is that second printing variant cover. That's super dope. Love that cover. Guys, tell me what you guys think down in the comments. Alright, so next up I have Miles Morales Spider-Man Annual #1. This came out in October of last year. You see it has the custom label, and boom, it's a 9.8 on this joint. So even though I say, you know, people make too much of having 9.8s and everything and act like it's the end of the world when you don't have a 9.8, I am still excited when I do get a 9.8. So I'm happy that I got some 9.8s. I really want everything to be at least above a 9, but if not, you know, it's all good because it's in your collection. CGC does a great job with these slabs. I know some people have gripes about, like, you know, different defects and stuff going on with their slabs and everything, but I'm gonna tell you, when it comes out of the QA department or whoever actually inspects the slabs, it's in great condition. I believe that the reason why people have issues and they have broken slabs and all kind of stuff like that, a lot of those issues are due to the mailing process, and when you know how the people handle the mail. They package them really great, but I've seen a lot of, I don't want to badmouth any of these people that does the shipping, because, you know, I get my stuff, but I've gotten some stuff that looked like it was banged around and they just threw it any kind of way. So I'm sure it's pretty much the same thing. And as beautiful as these are, and as protected as the book actually is, these cases get banged up too. And it's not, I don't attribute that to CGC's fault. So, you know, it is what it is. So anyway, beautiful cover. Love this cover, and I forgot who actually did this one. This is Tony Flex. This is Tony Flex. I think I'm saying his name right, but he is the guy that also does Stray Dogs. So I think it's his wife that's with him or whatever, but they do Stray Dogs. And in my comic book group, we're actually reading Stray Dogs right now. So shout out to Lexi, shout out to my man Sterling, shout out to everybody in the group. I can't even think of everybody in the group. Shout out to my man Brian. What's up, B? Hope you're watching the video. Shout out to my man Paul. You know, everybody in that department. And yeah, I'm promise I'm gonna get on Stray Dogs. And I read issue 1, but I haven't read the whole series yet. So I'm gonna read it. And then if you guys out there in the world, if you think about a horror comic book with dogs, just thinking from a dog's perspective, the crazy things that happen, and then you know how dogs have like a short-term memory and they don't remember certain stuff. It's absolutely crazy. It's a great book. If you're into comic books, check it out, because, you know, it's an interesting take on horror and a murder mystery. So that's Stray Dogs. Y'all check that out. But anyway, Tony Flex is the one that did this particular cover, so I'm happy about that. Next up was a book. This book I'm super excited about. It is something that when I said I want to get key issues, she was always on. I think she was probably like number 2 on my radar as far as my favorite black female superheroes. And this is the original Captain Marvel, In the 9.4, this is the Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 16, and that is Miss Monica Rambeau, the first appearance of Monica Rambeau, the original Captain Marvel. I guess you guys are gonna know her as Spectrum, I believe. But yeah, I was super stoked about getting this particular book slab and having it protected. I'm happy that it came back in the 9.4. I can't remember what my man Justin at Emerald City had it ranked, because he does his own grading process where he predicts what the grade is going to be. And I believe that he did say that it's like a 9. I don't know if he said an 8.5 or 9.0, but he's real tough. So I'm happy to have this 9.4 in my collection of the first appearance of Miss Monica Rambeau. She's so sexy on the show. I forget the lady who plays her on the show, but she's sexy. Yeah. Whew. I love my black female superheroes. I love black women, period, but I love my black female superheroes. Everybody out there that's saying, you know, let Shuri take over the Black Panther mantle and all, that's all good and everything. Unless you've read that storyline, you only know part of the story. There is no replacing T'Challa in the Marvel Universe. Shuri can be the Black Panther. Shuri can rule Wakanda. She can be the Queen of Wakanda. All of that, because that is all part of the story. That is all factual. I'm a true person that sticks to the comic books. But let it be known, your man Jay is always going to say recast T'Challa. Recast T'Challa until it's done. We love Chadwick. He's one of the great young actors that existed in our time, but that doesn't kill the character of T'Challa. And we need T'Challa in the MCU because he is such an integral part of comic books, period, the Marvel Universe. So let's get that done. For those women out there who say, you know, they want to see, you know, little black girls feel the same way little black boys did when Black Panther came out. Remember, it wasn't just little black boys that were overjoyed. It was absolutely everybody who loves comics, who loves Black Panther comics, who's black and who is rooting for black people as a whole. It was a great monumental event. And there's dope characters like Monica Rambeau who we can, you know, show our daughters, you know, some greatness. There's Storm and a whole bunch of other people. But speaking of Shuri and Black Panther, next up, this is the Dark Reign series where Shuri actually is toting the mantle of the Black Panther. Boom, got a 9.6. Yes, sir. Beautiful. This is probably my favorite cover out of all of them because it's a wraparound. And this is Ken Lashley and Paul Neary on the cover and the artwork. And this one says that there's a Submariner and Doctor Doom appearance, the Black Panther saga, backed up by John Rhett Thomas, and wraparound cover. All of that extra stuff wasn't necessary, but yeah, this is when Shuri is rocking the mantle of the Black Panther. So this is like I say, this is one of my favorite covers because of that wraparound. That is hella dope. She's looking hella gorgeous on there. Like I said all that other stuff, but I am excited to see something like this pop up in the MCU. Something that beautiful and majestic, and her kicking it. I don't know how she gonna hang with Doctor Doom and Namor, because that was a task for even T'Challa to take on. But we gonna see how it works out. Anyway, next up is another cover of that Black Panther #1 with Shuri on the cover in the Black Panther regalia, rocking the mantle. Beautiful 9.6. Hope I'm holding it up where you guys can see that really nice and beautiful. Shout out to my man Sean. Oh, I'm not even putting him in, I'm getting confused. All excited, getting all excited. Getting too excited. So yeah, so that I'm happy with that. And because like most comic book collectors, you know, I buy one to rock, one to stock. all the time. When I was getting these Black Panther covers, this was on my original run of getting back into comic books, and this was about 7-8 years ago, where I was on the kick of like I had to have every single Black Panther comic book in existence. If it said Black Panther on the cover, it had to be in my collection. That was what is the basis of my collection, so to speak. You know, that's where I started out with collecting again. And so I have multiples of a lot of stuff, and I just happened to send this one in as well to have a double. But that's that same cover. So you see they twinning. Nice and beautiful. Nice and beautiful. Yes, sir. So I don't know. I can't say I'm gonna give one away or do anything special or anything like that. Any nonsense like that. 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, I'm not. These are in my collection. They are in the PC, as like people like to say. But yeah, I'm super happy with my with everything that CGC sent me back, or that I picked up from them guys down in Sarasota. If you're into slabs and everything, and you're into protecting your comic book, there is no other company. You can go to a lot of other companies, but I don't believe there's any other company that touts the mantle of the best grading company in the world. And you know, they proved it with me. So I know a lot of people have issues with how long it takes to get stuff back, and that is an issue, and they're aware of it. So it'll work out all in the end. Just be patient. I was patient. I sent these books in. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't patient. I was impatient as hell. I was like, where my books at? Where my books at? Where my books at? Hey, y'all got my books, y'all got my books, y'all got my books. I was into it. Like, I wanted my stuff back. And it's even to the point where, like, right now I have 13 books that are still outstanding that I'm waiting to get back. They haven't gone through the process yet. You guys know you can track all that stuff. So I'm excited to get those back. I'm definitely gonna bring y'all a video on that whenever, you know, I do get them back. But in the meantime, I'm about to amass another list, and I like to, you know, everybody who sends stuff in, they send it in like 20 to 25 books at a time. So I'm gonna work on my next set of 25 that I actually send in to CGC to get those started, so I can get those back hopefully sometime in 2022. But you know, like I said, have patience. Hey, it is a great day to be a comic book collector. I am super happy. Shout out to my pops, my backbone. My dad is like is my everything. I just enjoyed a great conversation with him. Shout out to my mother Deborah, who, like I told you guys before, you know, she's a great catalyst in you know, helping with me, you know, fuel my comic book collection when I was a young kid, which is still going on today. She be out, you know, they be out, her and my dad be out at flea markets and everywhere looking for books for me. I go home and they'll have a small little stack for me. They don't know exactly what to get up, what to pick up and everything, but I'm gonna teach them. I'm gonna school them so they'll be able to, you know, they don't have to FaceTime me, you know, when they're out. But shout out to them. Shout out to my wife who supports the habit. Shout out to my daughter who helped me with this video. And yeah, we out. So y'all have a great Saturday. Get out, get some comic books. Oh, before I go, shout out to Emerald City Comics in Clearwater, Florida. That is my local comic book shop. Shout out to my man Frank, Adam, Justin, Neil, all the guys over there. You guys do a great job. This is where most of my collection comes from. I'm on the VIP list, you know, so shout out to that. And y'all go out there and get some Rodney Barnes goodness. Get into the Rodney verse. Get you a Philadelphia book. Get you Anita Hall's Nightmare blog. Get you an Army of Darkness book. Anything like that. I'm gonna shout my man Rodney Barnes out because he is in my opinion, the best comic book writer out right now. Possibly in the history of comics, in my opinion. He is a great literary mind. Can't wait to meet the brother. Yeah, so this is your man Jay. I want you guys to continue to evolve, read some comic books, do your thing, enjoy your Saturday, and like, comment, and subscribe to this video. And I'll see you in the next episode. Evolutionary Comics, and we out. Peace. Oh, and I forgot to give one more shout out. I forgot. My mind, eludes me. I'm an old man, and speaking of old men, I want to give a shout out to my homeboy Tight. Happy birthday, bro. He's one of the dopest photographers that I know, one of the greatest creators that I know. That's my homeboy. I appreciate you, bro. And you better be watching this video. You almost made me say something, but I hope you're watching the video. Let the kid, let the wife, let everybody watch the video. If you got a Gmail, everybody need to be subscribed to the channel. But have a great day, and all that jazz. Happy birthday, bro.